What's up, guys? Frankie Forsyth coming back at you guys with another video. Shit, I think it's been like 3 or 4 months now, but I'm back, I guess. Anyways, what I wanted to talk about in this video was the fact that social media has completely destroyed this generation. And a lot of you, maybe not the people who are subscribed to my channel or the people who regularly watch my videos, because those kind of people are cut from a different cloth, but the normal person isn't going to like that statement right there. It's not going to sit well with them because it's what they do every day, and a lot of people don't want to change, or a lot of people don't want to open their minds to alternative views to the ones that they have at the moment, which is pretty narcissistic, but it is what it is, and to each their own. Anyways, humans were not meant to be connected to this many humans at the same time. This is what's destroying relationships. This is what's destroying families. This is what's destroying the nuclear family. This is what's destroying friendships. This is what's destroying just everyday person-to-person interactions. And it's really destroying the subconscious of the individual if you really want to get to the root of it, because when you go online, you can be friends with anybody, anyone you can think of. So you don't ever have to question yourself. You don't ever have to think about an opposing viewpoint, because you can just befriend people who are basically the same as you. So you never grow, you never change, you never want to make friends in real life. You never want to have relationships in real life because, there's, I don't know if you want to call it social media, but there's shit like, it's media and it's on the internet, but like porn and shit like this. And, women who are on social media, even like innocent stuff like Instagram or Twitter or shit like this, like this kind of stuff, it does the same thing, because you're just getting validation from random men on the internet, which they really don't even want anything from you other than to look at your body. They might think, I don't know, they might sort of like your personality, but they don't want anything from you besides like the instant gratifications of touching themselves to your pictures, which is pretty disturbing if you really think about it like that. But a lot of these people really don't think about what goes on the other side of the screen. They only care about what they're getting out of it. They only care about the money that they're getting, the validation. They don't care about the fucking sloppy fucking subhuman that's at the other end of the interwebs, sending them money, sending them thousands of dollars while, touching themselves to pictures of the girl. And, that's just one aspect of it, but like I was saying, how it ruins like friendships and stuff too. Because you don't value anything. Like the more accessible things become, the less you value it. And there's fucking a plethora of access to people on the internet. You could go on fucking almost any website and talk to somebody in the comment section, or go on Discord, join a Discord, go on YouTube, talk to people in the comments, go on Omegle, talk to random people. There is an endless supply of people to communicate and relate with. And this is why nobody's doing it in real life, because why would you when you can do it behind the comfort of your own home? You don't have to deal with the nervous energy of meeting somebody new, the nervous energy of not knowing quite what they want from you. and it being in real life, you know, you're you're in the real deal right now. But, you know, this shit is just gonna get a lot worse when we get to the point of them implementing this metaverse shit and the implants in the brain to basically transport you to another reality, if we're being honest about what this is, if we're going into, you know, the definitions of what is another reality, or what would you consider it. I mean, shit, I mean, in fucking, I'd say probably around 20 years, it'll be indistinguishable from, you know, your day-to-day life. It really is just like the movie The Matrix, where they're going to plug you into a system and you won't even be able to tell that you're in the system. You might just think it's real life. And yeah, I mean, like, people used to joke about how, like, your grandparents... Hang on a second, this car is passing. People used to joke about how your grandparents would say, like, oh, social media it's rotting your brain, or it's not good for you and stuff like this. But, you know, we were really just too young to realize. Maybe they didn't even realize what they were saying, you know, but sometimes you just have that intuition that something it's not going to end up good, you know what I mean? It's pretty obvious when people are sitting there fucking glued to their phones 24/7. They can't even look at somebody right in front of them, let alone, like, have a conversation with them. I used to kind of be that way. I thank God that I grew up around my, like, early 20s, but I'd say, like, in my mid-teenage years to late, to, like, probably 18, my whole life was fucking online. My whole life was online, and I really fucking turned that around when I hit about 2021. Well, I started to. Recently, I don't go on my computer anymore. I try to stay off my phone as much as possible. I don't go on certain things, like, you know, I don't go on Discord and just talk to people. I don't comment. It's very rare that I comment on a YouTube video or an Instagram post or anything, because, bro, it's just so superficial. It's nothing. It's really nothing. You're just trying to, like, get some kind of dopamine hit or some serotonin rush, some rush of your hormones by connecting with other people. But what you really should be doing, and what actually gives you more of satisfaction and a worthwhile time, is connecting with people in real life. You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't do it. I mean, most of the people I talk to in real life now are a lot older than me because these people didn't grow up around, you know, the age of the internet. You know, the digital revolution, I guess you could say. You know, I'm not going to say what year I was born, but, like, people my age and definitely younger than me, they grew up around this stuff, and it's hard to break free from. But, you know, I don't know exactly when I realized it, but, bro, like, this stuff is really tearing us apart as a human race, and I really think it is the root cause for a lot of evil in the world and loss of love for one another. Yeah. It's pretty much all I have to say about that. Just watch how you spend your time, and watch who you give your time to, because, you know, I'm saying you should connect with people in real life, but you don't always want to talk to everybody in real life, you know what I mean? Some people will drag you down. Some people want you for ulterior motives that they try to hide, like some covert shit. And, you know, obviously not everybody's your friend. You can't trust everybody, but I think this is really the time where we need to bring that brotherhood back. You know, forget, it is ruining relationships as well, and I would advise that I mean, who am I to advise anything? I don't have a woman myself, but if I was to advise you on like the kind of woman you should choose, I mean, optimally it would be a woman who doesn't have social media, or doesn't use it at least. And don't even get me started on, I mean, I talked about the shit that I know, you know what I mean? Don't even get me started with this shit like Snapchat and TikTok and all this bullshit. I mean, the dopamine hits are endless on that shit, man. Like, you're frying your brain, truly. Like, you're frying your brain to the point where any interaction in real life is like negligible. Like, it's not gonna give you the same amount of you know, that I don't know exactly what I mean, I'm sure it releases like dopamine and serotonin or oxytocin or some combination of those things when you connect with another person, but like in real life. But when you're doing these things on the internet, you're on TikTok and all of this shit, Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all this shit all the time. Anything you do in real life it's just nothing compared to that. It's nothing compared to that, because you're just completely overstimulating your brain 24/7. Yeah, that's it for this video. Hopefully I get to another one soon. I do have a couple good topics I want to talk about, and one kind of in-depth topic, which is gonna, those spiritual people out there, I think they will appreciate that, but I think I'm onto something a little interesting. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.